First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Al Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash, the water Yahweh, by Hashem Al Shai, for allowing me to do another video through His Spirit, the water Yahweh, by Hashem Al Shai, for giving us His truth as worms. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the whole elect. I'm going to do a quick lesson on, I'm going to post some pictures in post-production. See some picture last night. It was, of the kingdom, as our children flourishing and enjoying life. And I just wanted to speak on that because that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for the joy of the kingdom. That's what this gospel that Yahushua brought was all about. That's what the word God, the gospel itself means. The good news. The good news to who? The Israelites. The good news that your captivities are finally at an end. That you will see peace. That you will see the promises that I laid up for you and your forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That you're going to receive all that now. But Yahushua had to come, and we had to go through this suffering and through this hell. But we were the only ones promised that everlasting joy. Yes, the heathens will contribute from that. They will have peace in the kingdom, but they will be under our dominion. They will be under our kingdom, our domain. So we're going to have everlasting joy and everlasting peace, man. And that's what we're waiting for. That's what we're fighting for. And that's something worth fighting for, man. That is something definitely worth fighting for. Because that is... What else do we have, man? We have no peace here. In America, yeah, you have some joy. You have joy for a moment. You may have some wine. You marry for a moment. But even, I'll grab this. This is Proverbs 14 and verse 13. Even in laughter, the heart is sorrowful, and the end of that mirth is heaviness, because you're still in hell. You're still in sorrow. You got to go to work tomorrow. You know that you're fucked up in the body. You got demons fucking with you. Your woman's gonna come up against you. What that nigga Thanos say to Tony Stark? He said, "You're not the only one cursed with knowledge." Because the knowledge can be also seen as a burden. And it is. This is why the scriptures say the burden of the Lord has come unto Isaiah. The burden of the Lord has come unto Amos. Because this knowledge, when you live in a wicked world and no one gives a fuck, it becomes a burden. You just want the things which this knowledge speaks about to happen. It's a burden worth to bear, but it's still a burden. In a good way, not in a bad way. It may sound like that, but in a good way. The scriptures that back that up, or that look that this truth brings bitterness. So it's not a bad thing. It's a good burden, just like working out. Working out is a burden, but it yields, so it gets you big muscles, makes you look good for the ladies. So this burden is gonna make you strong to make it to the kingdom, man. There was always there has to be a resistance. When you go into 2nd Ezra 7, that straight gate, that's the resistance. That's the resistant force, but you gotta push through to see that joy, man. To see that glory. To see what Yahweh by Shema Shai has been speaking about from the beginning. Because the kingdom of heaven has been spoken about from the beginning, ever since the fall of Adam. But now, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. We're going to see it in these days, man. In this lifetime, we're going to see that, man. And that's something worth fighting for. This is Job 5 and verse 20. In famine, verse 9. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7. there shall no evil touch thee, which is what's the ultimate 7 destruction? Them nukes, and we're gonna make it out of that. Lord willing, we be of that number. In famine, he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. And you know we're entering in those times, man. And what is it? And it's gonna keep going down after when we're delivered through those things. What are we gonna see? And thou shalt be hid from this scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of the destruction when it cometh. At the destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the fields, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. And this is now going into the kingdom. What does it say? Our children are going to play with lions. We're going to be totally at peace with the planet, man. To where our children are going to be able to play with a dangerous lion. So where our children can fly, man. Our children can walk around with a smile on their face and not have to worry about a fucking pedophile, man. Our children can learn and be taught up in the ways of righteousness and not be taught to be a sodomite. Our children can grow up in a world where they're not eating fucking death, man. Where the only result, you gotta fucking feed them a fucking formula because your woman's fucked up to where the point she can't even breastfeed. So that child can't even get the nutrients because her body's all fucked up from all the poison that this nigga didn't put in her. So this is a fucked up situation, man. This is not joyous, man. When you sit back and look at the world, man, there's no joy here, man. It's hell. It's constant hell. It's constant frustration. But this is why we have this truth. That's the joy. You know, you got music. You hang out, have a drink. But going back to that Proverbs, this is hell, man. It's hell. Straight up. It's hell. But just like Paul said, we seek it. For here we have no continuous city, but we seek one to come. We seek that joy, man. We seek that peace, that victory. But hey, we got to go through this. We got to go through the furnace to earn it. Verse 24, and thou shalt know at thy tabernacle that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, which is what your dwelling, your house, the tabernacle of Jacob is going to be at peace. And thou shalt visit thy inhabitants and shall not sin, because we're going to be perfect. We're going to be changed. That's going into, the changing and tweaking in the eye. Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thy offspring as the grass of the earth. Thou shalt come to thy grave in a full age, like as a stalk of a corn cometh in a season. We're not going to die. We're not going to die. We're going to live everlasting life, man. We're going to be immortal. There's one scripture that says that 100 years in Isaiah, that a tree which is 100 years old. I'll grab it in a second. But this is the result of making it out of the destruction, man. This is the glory that we're going to receive. Verse 27, lo, this we have searched it, so it is, hear it, and know it for thy good. And that's our hope, man. That's our hope, to make it out of this, hell, to make it out of this destruction, to make it out of all the perils that's about to come upon earth. That is our focus. That is our focus. To see that, man, to see that joy, just to have all our tears wiped away. And this is not for the heathens, man. This isn't for y'all. Our tears being wiped away is not that Isaiah 28, I believe, or Isaiah 25 and 8, which was quoted in the New Testament multiple times, that's not dealing with y'all, man. That's dealing with those that have been through straight hell their entire lives, man. The Israelites. Like Daniel said, no nation has suffered unto this day as the children of Israel. Daniel 9 and verse 11. No nation has gone through what we have gone through, man. So fuck y'all. Let's see, I'm gonna get that tree and then close off. But it's basically that he that is 100 as a babe, something like that. It's all right, but it just goes into how we're gonna live long lives. We're going to be immortal. We're never gonna die. There's another scripture that says, "As the trees of the earth, so shall my people be." Seen that one, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, right here, Isaiah 65 and verse 20. That's the spirit. There shall no more thence an infant of there shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that have not filled his days. For the child shall die at 100 years old, but the sinner, being 100 years old, it shall be as a curse. And they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and my elect shall enjoy the work of their hand. Yep, and that's going to be us. We're going to be immortal. Because when you really go to a tree planted by water, is immortal. It'll never die. As long as no one comes and cut it down, that tree can grow for thousands and thousands of years. And he that is 100 years old, he's going to be as a curse. You a young man. You a youngin'. You a young buck. When you got compared to somebody that's 1,000, you're a young squirt. Well, yeah, but the elect is going to be on a whole nother level in the kingdom, straight up. That the elect is going to be, man, that's going to be crazy. But that was it, man. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakadashim with that. Shalom.